Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to set up your own meeting link in HubSpot. To do this, we're going to go to the little folder icon down here where it says library and then go to meeting scheduler. Now, if you've never set up a meeting link before, you're going to see a blank page like this and you want to click get started. It's going to default to this meeting here and you're going to click edit and rename it. Now, you can rename this whatever you like, but do it for the purpose of whatever you're using the meeting link for. So we can just say demo call in this example, and then we're going to add some personalization. Now, the event title can be personalized with contact information. So let's say, for example, I want to have the name of the person who's scheduling a meeting with me and then say demo meeting. You can add a location if that's going to be relevant. And I always recommend a cancel reschedule link if you want to make it easy for somebody to cancel or reschedule their meeting. This will auto populate with meeting invitation, rescheduling, or canceling links. Now, in the description, you can put whatever is going to be relevant to your meeting. In this example, we're going to say demo with Cameron Collins to discuss. uh, And again, you can put whatever you want and add personalization. So if I wanted to have my contact's email appear here, we can even do that here. So your email, and that would confirm the email that they used when booking the meeting with me. Now, meeting type, depending on your HubSpot subscription, you can add more, but there are going to be some basic ones that you can have set up there. If you want to have your meeting type pre-populated, payments, you'll want to have that selected. If not, you can skip it. And this is going to have the details that populate into your calendar when it's booked. So, for example, I only want to have a 1 hour meeting, but if you want to have any particular time, you can set that up there. You can change the meeting title. So we could say demo with Collins if I want to rename that. And you can add your time zone if you need to change it, along with any type of availability window that you might want. So maybe Monday through Friday, or you want to customize it. You can get pretty savvy with how you set that up. Additional settings, this is going to be really important where your default is going to use your account avatar and set it up for either a period of a rolling time or a custom date range. So here we can have, for example, specifically only open availability for this period, or maybe I want it to be over the next 4 weeks, days, months, etc. This is the minimum amount of time for a heads up. So I will not take a meeting without at least a 1 hour notice, and I must have at least 30 minutes in between meetings. This is going to allow somebody to book either every 15 minutes or 30 minutes on the calendar. And then it's usually recommended to leave these to the default browser settings for the visitor. Now, depending on your HubSpot level, you may or may not be able to add more form questions, but here you can see, for example, if I wanted to add any specific questions, I could do that, and then they would fill this out as essentially a questionnaire when they're scheduling a meeting with me. If you want to prevent bots, you can turn on CAPTCHA, and if you want to allow guests, you can enable this. So that would allow the person who's scheduling a meeting to invite additional people into the session with them. If you want to customize your data privacy consent checkbox, you can turn that on and off here. And if you want to pre-populate known values, you can do that. I like to disable it so that they type it in. Similarly, if you want it to auto submit when all of the values are submitted, then you can have this auto submit the form by checking that off, which again, I don't necessarily recommend, but can be turned on. And the final settings here are going to be the confirmation page. You can use the default, which looks like that, or if you have a thank you page that you've set up, you can redirect to that one. The final settings here are going to be the confirmation email. So this is going to send a standardized confirmation email as a thank you. And then if you want to set up pre-meeting reminders, you can do it with any particular amounts of days, time, etc. So 5 days before, 3 days before, and 1 hour before, it will now send an email. And just like that, we've gone ahead and set up a meeting link. You can see it's been renamed there. And if I want to copy that link and test it, then I simply click copy link. And you can also send that link out to people who you might want to invite to book a meeting with you. So that's how you set up your meetings in HubSpot.